Good morning, everybody. Today is a weird day because I need to edit a video before I do anything else. I wasn't able to finish editing the video that I wanted to post this morning at 10 o'clock. Right now it's 8 o'clock. I need to finish editing that video and get it posted within 2 hours here. That video is published and uploaded to YouTube, and it's gonna come out right on time. So now it is time to rotate some poop. We have some compost that needs turned. All right, I made it into the shop. I ate lunch. It took me a little bit of time to get here. It was one of those things where I just sat down and didn't really feel like getting up again. I don't know, I have a harder time being productive when my goals for the day are less clear, and for today my goals are less clear. So that's something I need to work at defining for myself at the beginning of the day or on the previous day. I wasted like an hour just kind of sitting there and I don't want to say I didn't know what to do, but like, I don't know, it just wasn't as clear for me what I needed to do, and that makes it a lot easier to procrastinate. Now I know, at least my first goal. And my first goal for today is to get the Sticker of the Month Club letters out, which I have not written yet. So step one is to write the Sticker of the Month Club letters. Then I can print them, package them, and ship them. Okay, the Sticker of the Month letter is written. It's 3 pages, all text and QR codes. My wife will need to proofread this for me before I can print it. But I think I can start getting the envelopes ready now. Let me show you some of the logistics behind how I manage the Sticker of the Month Club. So this is Airtable, and this is the brains of the operation. Now I cloned my database and just added one test name here because I didn't want to dox anyone. So it's all based through Airtable here. If we go to www.freestickerofthemonth.club, that will forward you to this Airtable form. Then from this Airtable form, you can put in all of your information to sign up for the club. That, once submitted, will go into, well, the real version of this database, and it'll have, you know, your name, your city, your address, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Then to print off labels, all I have to do is use the, it's an extension here called Page Designer, which lets you take that information and put it on a page. In this case, the page is set up to match my labels that I have, which are these, which I kind of hate for a number of reasons. They're the wrong size for one, and then also they're like crappy, and this printer has a hard time reading them. But it prints them out onto those labels, and then I just have to stick them onto an envelope. If somebody wants to unsubscribe from the Sticker of the Month Club, and I can show you this database, there is a different form that's like unsubscribe.freestickerofthemonth.club, and they just have to put the information in. It'll show up here, and I'll manually remove them from the other list and, you know, delete their information forever. But that hasn't happened yet. But it does work if you want to get off the list. You could definitely do the exact same thing through Google Sheets using a Google form. I just like the way Airtable handles it, and I use Airtable for everything else, so it works for me. All of that functionality shown there is 100% free and included with the Airtable like base, just free account. Though I will say I do pay, I think it's like 15 bucks or 10 bucks a month to Airtable for the express reason of removing the Airtable branding from my form and being able to add my header image. Everything else you get for it the free level. For postage, I literally just stick these things in envelopes and put a normal stamp on them. I'm not using any sort of online shipping software like Pirate Ship or Stamps.com. Pirate Ship does not do normal letters, like they don't do first class mail. Stamps.com does do first class mail, but it costs you like 15 bucks a month or whatever to sign up. Pirate Ship is free, so I use Pirate Ship. Stamps.com would make this easier because then I could just export a CSV, import it into Stamps.com, and print off all of my postage right there. But it's cheaper just to go ahead and buy the stamps. So I buy the stamps. At this point, there's only like 50 members of the Free Sticker of the Month Club. So it's not that big of a deal to just do it. So let me show you why I hate these labels without doxing anybody. So underneath here, there's somebody's name, then there's a blank and a blank. Then under here, there's somebody's name, and then there's a blank, and then under here, there's somebody's name. The way that printer works is it looks for the edges of your labels, and it has like a little scanner, and it goes back and forth, and it'll look for the edges and then be like, okay, this is a label, I'm gonna center here. The problem is those labels are incredibly inconsistent, like wildly inconsistent. Like they can be like a millimeter off, which for printing is a pretty big margin. And then also they can be at angles on there. And sometimes the printer is just like, where's the next label? I don't see the next label. And so it just keeps looking for the next label. It's because they're the cheapest labels I could find on Amazon. Like if you just use slightly higher quality ones, like you pay $9 instead of $8 for 1,000 labels, then they work fine. I regret buying those ones, and I'm just gonna finish them off. It is less wasteful to just deal with all of the blank ones than it is to just throw it away, which is my other option. My wife just finished proofreading my letters, and so now I can go ahead and finish stuffing all the envelopes and get them in the mail. These are this month's Design the Everything sticker. This is for the inaugural members of the Sticker of the Month Club. Yes, I did do it last month, but I'm considering this month 1. That was month 0. These were custom designed by Adam C., and I love them. It's all custom illustration, custom designed by him. Now, reason they're on a roll instead of individual stickers. This is a hack for you. Sticker Mule, which I use to print my stickers because in my experience they have the highest quality, they have a weekly deal, and their deals are like really good. They can easily be like 75% off of, whatever kind of sticker they offer. And they rotate to different kinds of stickers that they want to get selling for that week. Sometimes it's things that don't matter to me, like a t-shirt. And then sometimes it's, get a 3-inch die cut sticker, which is what I use. Well, this month I wasn't able to get individual round stickers, but they do have what they call die cut label stickers. Now these are exactly like their normal stickers, but they're on a roll so that if you're labeling, hot sauces or whatever, they're easy to apply. Now this saved me like $75, but I now need to cut them apart to put them in the envelopes. The other stickers going in are from Send Cut Send, the sponsor of this month's letter. This one says I tapped that, very classy. And then just like a normal Send Cut Send logo sticker. I am sponsored by Send Cut Send. If you want to get 15% off on laser cutting, my current code is DesignEverything15, but that can change occasionally, and the updated one is in the link down below. So that was a lot of envelopes. I'm gonna have to revise my systems if I grow much. There are just too many different steps you have to go through right now, but I think I can save a lot of time in the future by just printing directly onto my envelopes. I'm pretty sure I can feed envelopes through my big printer, not my label printer, obviously, and print the address and the return address right on there. That would save me a lot of time. Speaking of mail, I got some. This is from Meritool, which, as you know, means I just spent a lot of money. No, actually, Meritool is pretty good cost-wise, but all tooling is expensive. So this is an end mill holder for my feed mills. So unlike the other ones that have a collet that you tighten down, this one has a set screw in the side to hold the feed mill in. The advantage of this is there's way better coolant access, because this is so much slimmer than the collets. And I think theoretically has better runout. Don't quote me on that, but I think these have better runout. So this should work really well for that feed mill, especially once I get flood cooling set up, which will happen eventually. And then in here, I have something that is terrifying. If I can open the bag. This is a slitting saw. This one's a 1/16 of an inch thick. It has 36 tooths, 2-inch diameter, and a 1/2-inch bore. Solid carbide. This will be used for a couple upcoming projects I have in mind. I don't even have them designed yet, but I want to use the method where, like, if this is your part here, you you mill your part, and then you come with your slitting saw and you tab it off from underneath. And if you repeat that going down, you can kind of salami slice your part out of some round bar. So I have a carabiner I want to make that way, and then a meeple, if you know what a meeple is. If you don't know what a meeple is, that's fine. You'll see it's not a big deal. But carabiners and meeples are something that I'm going to be working on here soon. And for both of those, I want to salami slice them with this. Now, unfortunately, the tool holder for this from Mary Tool is not here yet. It's back ordered. It'll be like 2 or 3 weeks or something. But that's fine because I have carabiners to work on. So there's no rush. Okay, time to get to the post office. Bye-bye, Sticker of the Month Club letters. I spent so much time on you. Is that all of them? Okay. Thank you.